Today at P&M Contemporary Doors, we're going to show you how to assemble and install one of our pre-hung door frames in less than 10 minutes. The lads are just unpacking it here from the box, taking out the rubber seal, taking out the architrave from one side of the frame to allow for assembly, putting it away safely. Mirik is now installing the rubber seal into the frame here. It slides into the little groove. It's brilliant for noise, for soft closing and for draft exclusion. Now trimming off the excess on the edges of the seal. And now they're going to start putting the frame together. Just the way it sits there, that's all that is needed now to assemble the frame. Mirik now has the little catch that attaches the two architraves. It slides into the little holes in the architrave that's pre-drilled. We make sure that it's 100% at a right angle, and then you tighten the clip which holds the architrave together. We then have the little black and white grommets that fits into the holes in the frame. Mirik then puts the screw into the white one and tightens it into the black one as seen there. We then do exactly the same on the other top corner of the frame. Just tighten it up now with a screwdriver. Again, put the white grommet in and the black grommet in, the screw into the white one and tighten it into the black one. Our door frame is now assembled. The lads are lifting it off.
Okay.
And Hubert has he's using a piece of 2x1 there at the bottom. It's just a piece of 2x1 that is the same width as the top of the door frame. It's 80 centimetres in this case. And now Mirik's going to lift it and set it into place. So there it goes, into the opening. Looks good already. Now they're going to start fitting the door frame. Again, they're using the 80 centimetre piece of wood at the bottom to make sure that the frame stays the same width. They're checking the level of the door at the top, and it needs to be lifted a little bit on one side because of the way the floor is. Now, it's all level. Then you have to make sure, using a long spirit level, to make sure that the door frame is plumb on each side. With our door frames, you can fit them in the centre of the opening, or you can fit them to one side. It might save you having to cut the architrave on the other side of the door if it's close to a corner of a wall or close to another door. So here we are showing you how to do that, fitting it to the one side of the frame. The lads are using wedges here to tighten the frame together into the opening, and it's just a matter of making sure, then keeping checking to make sure that it's plumb on each side, inside and outside. So again, Mirik is using the spirit level there to make sure the door is plumb.
No problem.
He's also fitting wedges there in the centre to make sure again that the frame is tight in the opening, and that the expanding foam that we're going to put into the gap to make sure that that doesn't push the frame, so that it doesn't push the frame in the centre. That's why we're using the piece of wood there in the centre. So we see him filling the gaps here with expanding foam. Don't overfill it, because if you do, you're only going to waste it, and you're going to have to trim it off.
No, that's okay. That's enough to show.
No. So here it is. There you have it. That's the door fitted into the opening, and less than 10 minutes